Hello everyone, this is Eddie Britt, your instructor. I talked with Canvas this morning and everyone's code is permanent. So what does that mean? That means don't go out and buy a code. Don't buy any code on the internet. Everyone in here is already set up to access the class. So let me go through a couple of things for you real quick. This is how to be successful in my online class. Here's Canvas. So check Canvas a couple times a day, maybe at least once a day. If you have other classes, stuff's going to be in here. So if you need to get in touch with me, here are the hours that I am in my office. If you don't get me, leave me a voicemail and I'll get back to you very quickly. Here's the number to call if you need to call me. Also, email is great. So I would suggest setting up your communications in Canvas so that you get text messages when things are updated. Alright, anyway, so here's the course. Here's me. And every week there will be at least one announcement. So it's not shown here, not when you first log in. You have to click on announcements. That's another good reason to have your communication tools set up. That way when I make an announcement, you'll get an alert. But anyway, if you haven't looked through this, you need to go ahead and look through this a couple of times. Here's a guide on how to set up your communications with your cell phone. Here are the due dates for the test. A lot of good information in here about the proctored test, about attendance discussions that are required each week. So here's a video on how Hawks works. So you can go to that site and watch that. That's a great thing to do. But after you finish with that, I would not log in from their site because it may get a little confusing. I'm going to show you how to log into your homework. Now, if you don't complete the first assignment by Friday, I will have to cut you out of the class as a no-show. So make sure that you complete the first assignment by tomorrow, and that's by posting in the discussion forums. Every week there will be an attendance discussion here under discussions. Here's week 1 discussion. Most of you have already posted. So there are probably about 10 of you that haven't. Go ahead and do that because I don't want to have to cut you out. Alright. So the next thing, how do I get into my homework? Well, click on modules, student login. This will automatically log you into the Hawks Learning System. Now, there's no external website. We go through Canvas, and now you're in the Hawks Learning System. Alright, it's called a single sign-on. So this tells me what's due. This tells me what's coming up. So you can see I haven't started these. Now, all of the Hawks homework is going to go like this. You have 3 sections. Learn. This is going to be a summary of the book. You should have already read the book whenever you come in to do the homework, because this is an online class, and without reading the book, here's the ebook here, and you can also get to the ebook down here. But this will be a summary of what's in 1.1 through 1.3. So you go through, you read that, maybe refresh yourself because I know you've already read the sections. Then after that, you can go into practice. Practice is just what it says. It's practice. Practice problems. 10 problems. You can go through, you can get them all wrong, and it's not going to count against you. But you can go through. There's a tutor button here to help you with the problem. There's a try similar problem to bring up another one like the one that you're working on. So this is just practice. Now after you finish practice, then I suggest that you go into Certify. Certify is the real deal. This is the homework that counts for a grade. Not every section in the book, but every section of homework will have these three different things to go into. Now the Certify, when you start it, you work the problems, and once you get 80% mastery, meaning once you have gotten 80% right, you get a 100 on the assignment. Well, there is a catch to that. That sounds good, but if you never get 80%, let's say I had 75%, that's as high as I could ever get, you're going to get a 0. So it's an all or none deal. I will have a few, not a lot, but a few drop grades at the end in case there's some you can't certify in. But you know, these first couple chapters you should be able to certify within 5 or 10 minutes. Seriously, it's not hard material. It ramps up pretty quick though. At about chapter 4, 5, 6, it starts getting pretty tough. So make sure that we have really good grades on all of this stuff at the beginning. Anyway, so learn. That will help refresh yourself over the things you've already learned in your ebook. Practice, of course, is what it sounds like. Certify, that's the real deal. Once you make at the mastery level, which will be around 80%, it may be 79, it may be 78, it may be 81, depending on how many problems are in the section. Once you get that, then you can stop and you get a 100. Actually, it's going to kick you out and say, congratulations, you've mastered this, or something like that, and you get a 100 in the grade book. Now, if you miss too many, it's going to kick you back into practice, and then you have to practice some, and then you can go back into certify. So you can continue to do that until you get all of the problems right, or mastery level of 80%. So just keep working if you're having trouble, and eventually you can get to the point where you need to get to. Anyway, I have already mentioned your ebook. It can be found here. It can be found in Bookshelf. And if you download VitalSource Bookshelf after you've accessed it through here, you should be able to download the book. There were some issues with that, but they're being worked out as I make this video. So, how do you be successful in my class? You log into Canvas and you read the announcements each week. Some weeks I'll put up 3 or 4 announcements. And sometimes I may ask you to do different things. Who knows, maybe I'll even say something about a bonus if you do this or that. So, read the announcements. Each week we will have a weekly attendance discussion. This is how I take roll. If you don't post here, even if you do all of your work, you're not counted present. You have to go into the weekly attendance discussion and make a reply as to whatever I've asked you to do in the weekly attendance discussion. Of course, here's your grades. Your syllabus can be found here. Read through your syllabus. That's part of the week 1 announcement. And then post in the discussion forums. That's required. Now, modules is how you get to homework. So you won't see the HawkSync tool. You see student login. I've made some lecture videos. Now I don't have videos on every section. I'm teaching this on ground and online. So as I go over this in my class on ground, I will record the lectures and I will put them up. Usually they'll be on YouTube. For these first couple here, I haven't put them on YouTube yet, so you can just click on it and download it and watch it on whatever device. Also, there are PowerPoints here. If you want to look at a PowerPoint, if you're a CoLin student, you can download PowerPoint for free, so it's not a big deal. Probably the same in other colleges as well. If you have any questions about anything, please, please, please give me a call. Here's when I'm in my office. Here's my number, or you can send me an email. So thank you very much for working through these technology problems, and have a great day.